Hey you guys, it's me, Des, D-E-S, short for Desconocida, which is part of my full name, not Desconocida. Hello you guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here to the channel. Today's video is definitely going to be a lot shorter and a lot more different than what I usually do. Today is just going to be like me drawing and trying out a different technique, and today's video is going to be me trying to learn how to draw realistically. And I honestly think that I didn't really fail. I think that I could have done a little bit better with the shading, a little bit better with kind of like controlling the charcoal. But for the most part, I feel like this turned out absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with how the drawing came out, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I am very much in love with how the hair looks. I got a trick. The trick that I use here was from Super Ray Dizzle channel. What's up, girl, if you're watching this? But I absolutely love her channel. I've been binging on her videos for the last 2 days. But as you can see, I was more frustrated with this drawing because I was like constantly erasing and putting down and erasing. That's because I was going off a reference photo that I found on Google. You know, just like a random photo that I found of a girl on YouTube, on Google, and I went off that as a reference photo for this drawing. And this one was definitely a harder one to do just because it was me going off of something when usually I'm just drawing out of my mind. And so it was a little bit frustrating because I was trying to get it exactly, but I decided, you know what, screw it, doesn't have to be the exact proportions. So I just went with my gut and I did what I wanted to do with the picture. I was like, at one point, I was like, screw it. And I just went ahead and did whatever. But I did this technique that Ray Dizzle taught me on her channel, which is just filling all the hair with charcoal. And by the way, this is the very first time I ever worked with charcoal. Like, no shit, this is like the very first time I've ever actually worked with this kind of medium. Charcoal is actually quite messy to work with. My hands are absolutely dirty from the charcoal. I'm glad I worked on a black table. But anyways, I fill in the entire hair as like a whole chunk with the charcoal, and then I use an eraser, or might I say the corners of an eraser, to just kind of add in highlights and more definition to the hair. And I think that trick is absolutely amazing. It worked beautifully, and I think that you should try it if you have access to charcoal. If you don't, I suggest just using oil pastels or just even plain old color pencils and erase and see what it looks like. It's just like an easier medium to use when you're doing this kind of like a bigger kind of, I guess, portion of a drawing. But yeah, you can also see me blending out the contour and the definition and everything of her kind of jawline and her cheekbone with a brush. I actually use brushes a lot in this because kind of like blend out other things and kind of soften the contouring, the definition of everything here. But yeah, I had a crap ton of supplies for this one. I had different pencils, brushes, I even had a blending tool, 2 different erasers, charcoal. I had so many different kind of ones on this, but that was it for today's video. I really hope that you liked today's video. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye, my lovelies.